can I just show a little bit of appreciation to this fucking weather? Holy shit. I'm looking at blue skies, sun's out, rays on the skin. This is perfectly fitting for today's conversation. I'm going to tell you certain ways and certain things to do to increase your fucking testosterone. And this is coming from somebody who, based off how I felt, was quite high in testosterone and then had my testosterone absolutely shot for about a year. And now the way that I feel like my testosterone right now is as high as ever because of the things that I'm about to explain. Listen, I ain't no fucking scientist. You know me. I'm the biggest bro science guy ever. I won't speak definitions. I'll just speak what I fucking know. And that's basically it. All I know is testosterone is a male hormone. And it is fucking goated when it's high, and when it's low, it is shit. Testosterone levels are impacted by a lot of different things in your life. And yeah, so testosterone for males is a very, very important hormone. Generally speaking, a man wants their testosterone levels to be sustainable and at a decent level because you feel fucking incredible. I'm just seeing too many people jump the gun, look for quick fixes, and buy shit like fucking testosterone boosters. You know what I say to testosterone boosters? Suck me. If you are having a testosterone booster, I'm being as honest as possible because that's what this account is all about. Fucking have a look at yourself in the mirror. That's a fact. Literally have a look at yourself in the mirror and sort your shit out. Unless you're uneducated, which is completely fine. But if you are educated and you're still having fucking testosterone boosters, it gets me so angry. I don't mean to come across as really angry. It gets me so angry when I see people just jump the gun, quick fix. I know, testosterone booster, powder, fucking drink that. Oh, my testosterone's so high. No, it's not. Okay? Anyways, before I start raging, once again, it's a mixture of people just not being educated on it, which is completely fine, and people just wanting quick fixes. If you're wanting a quick fix, then fucking good luck, bro, honestly. And no, I don't usually drink full sugar Gatorades. This is a fucking once off. Number one is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'll give you 3 seconds if you can guess what it is. Is by sitting outside and getting some fucking sun exposure. So many of you geezers are so pale and hate the sun. Everybody thinks that the sun is some fucking devil. When the sun is out like today, it's a beautiful 20-degree day in Melbourne. Bro, say less. Blue skies, sun's out. Go outside and go get some sun exposure because vitamin D will increase your testosterone. Capiche? So, no, we're doing some construction or some shit around here. It's definitely good to get sun exposure in the morning, start off your day, bang, it'll wake you up, it'll get you moving, it'll get the body functioning. However, if you cannot do it in the morning, I would highly recommend at least getting half an hour of sun exposure every single day. I think especially if you work inside. If you don't work inside, then you're fine, you're getting that sun exposure. I don't work inside and I still create a massive emphasis on getting outside and getting some sun. But yeah, sun exposure will increase your testosterone. And like I said, you don't need to be sitting out here for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. At least 30 minutes a day, or at least 30 minutes when the sun is actually out. And you feel good as gold. You feel unbelievable. And I feel so fucking good right now just getting some sun. And I know that it is positively impacting my body and my testosterone levels. So definitely, number one, please go outside. Do not be afraid of the sun and go get some sun exposure, please. Number two, fuck, they are really doing construction out here. Bro, the one time I just want to record outside. Anyways. The second way to naturally increase your testosterone is by eating meat.
What did he say?
Eat your red meat, your poultry, so your chicken, and your fish. If you're vegan, this part probably ain't for you because chickpeas and protein from chickpeas, good luck. Make sure you are having a fucking solid amount of those three things on a daily basis. So a high protein diet is going to increase your testosterone, especially when it's coming from whole foods. Whole foods as the ones I just mentioned, like those kind of meats and chickens and fishes. Yes, it is good to have supplements. Supplements being literally what it is, a supplement of those kind of foods and fuels. However, you don't want to heavily rely on it because the benefits of supplements are not going to be the same as whole foods. Is that a fucking bee or some shit? As whole food. Would you look at that? Bang, you've moved. I would highly recommend focusing on getting those meats, the red meats, chickens and fish, as the main source of fuel through protein. And if you need to replace one of those with a protein shake or a protein bar, then go for it. But there's too much shit in those protein bars and protein fucking shakes and all that kind of stuff. Just stick to meats. I would highly recommend having a source of protein in every single meal that you have to help obtain that high protein diet. But yeah, protein is literally the go. If I cook up a perfectly cooked steak, which is probably going to happen most times, and I throw that shit on a chopping board because, you know, everything tastes better on a chopping board, and I just consume 2 steaks by itself, salted with pink Himalayan salt, bro, come on. Goated, top tier. One of the best meals ever. A third way to naturally increase your testosterone is by exercising. And I'm talking about the gym, I'm talking about going for walks, I'm talking about going for runs, I'm talking about boxing, HIIT sessions, any kind of movement where you are exercising. That will increase your testosterone. If you are doing the complete opposite to what I am saying, if you are not getting sunlight, if you're sitting in your room all day with the fucking blinds down and it's pitch black, you're not eating protein or a sufficient amount of protein, and you're not exercising, your test levels are so fucking shit, which is probably why half of this generation is a bunch of cucks, because all they do is sit in their fucking room with the blinds down, playing games, eating like absolute shit. Wow, I feel like I really needed to let that out. So you need to be exercising on as frequent of a basis as you can make it. If you can only exercise 3 times a week, then please exercise 3 times a week. If you can exercise 6 times a week, brilliant. So the more, the better, obviously, given that you are recovering. I know it's difficult in the colder periods of the year, but if you've got that dog in you, you don't give a fuck. If you can, please go to the gym, do boxing sessions, do HIIT workouts, anything where you are exercising, your testosterone will be boosted and your test levels are going to go through the roof. It took me this year to proper focus on actually getting sun exposure, and I can tell the difference already. It's only taken me this year to really focus on getting sufficient whole foods in my diet, and I can feel the difference already. That plus the exercise that I've been doing, and now I'm running, etc., my testosterone levels are high. Well, that's how I feel. Not going to say it. 4th way to increase your testosterone, and I've really seen this make a big difference to myself recently, and that is by focusing on getting a sufficient amount of sleep. Yes. So I usually would sleep 5.5 hours, 5 hours, wake up, go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. And I felt like shit. I'm going to be completely honest. I felt like absolute shit. I was just getting by the day. I never focused on my sleep. However, when I got back from Europe, I don't know why, but I made a big change in the focus around my sleep. I try to get 8 hours of sleep every single night, at least 7 hours of sleep. 7 to 8 hours of sleep, my body is recovering. I wake up feeling unbelievable. So I would highly recommend focusing on getting a sufficient amount of 7 to 8 hours of actual sleep. And that will also help your testosterone. Your recovery levels will be much higher. You will feel generally a lot better. So yes.